Seatbelts, everyone! Please let this be a normal field trip. With a frizz? No way!
So strap your bums right to the seat. Come on in and don't be shy.
Come on.
Just to make your day complete. You might get baked into a pie on the magic school bus. Step inside, it's a wild ride. Come on,
Ride on the magic school bus.
Hey guys, Drea Garcia here. Welcome to another Fancy Made DIY tutorial for the Halloween season. Today I'm going to show you how you can channel Miss Frizzle, your favorite science teacher ever. And if you guys don't know, Miss Frizzle is a very, very famous character from the Magic School Bus. It was a series of books about science, and it was also a very, very popular TV show back in the day when I was young. I used to watch it all the time and I was obsessed with her. Miss Frizzle is a very lovable character. She's super crazy. She's super wacky, and now come to think of it, she was kind of like that super hippie science teacher that we all wish we had, and she was a lot of fun. But I learned a lot about science from her, and it was a character that I really loved growing up, so I wanted to create a costume for those of you that wanted to channel Miss Frizzle and were a fan of hers as well. I ended up wearing this costume to work last year. I do work at a school, and a lot of my students really seem to like the costume, so I wanted to recreate it for all of you that want a costume that's appropriate for work, or it's also appropriate to wear around kids and whatnot. And also, Miss Frizzle rocks, so why wouldn't you want to be her for Halloween? But in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create her dress. In this particular dress, I decided to concentrate more on a solar system theme, but you can pretty much do whatever you want. I would just Google pictures of Miss Frizzle and you can copy one of her famous outfits. But I'm going to show you how to create your own dress using a thrifted dress or a dress that you already own. I'm also going to be showing you how to create these super cool earrings that she usually wears. That's what she's known for, wearing wacky earrings as well. And this tutorial is very easy to make and super cheap, so let's go ahead and get started. For this tutorial, you need the following materials. Of course, a blue dress of your choice. I bought this at the thrift store. Some scissors, a Sharpie pen or a marker of some sort, hot glue gun with some hot glue, some red and colorful different colored felt. It's all up to you depending on which colors you're going to make. I opt to use some purple felt for my collar, and you're also going to be needing 2 round plates of some sort, small plates, so you can go ahead and make your planets. So the first thing you want to go ahead and do is grab one of your circle plates, or bowls I should say, and you are going to be creating a circle, and from this circle is going to be your template for the different shapes that you're going to be putting on your outfit. So as you can see, I have a little bit of red that I've already kind of pre-cut, and I'm going to cut around it to create the little orbit around my planet, which is going to make it look like Saturn, like so. And I'm going to continue doing this on all of my felt until I create enough pieces that I'm content with. I made a couple of stars, also a moon, and just some different looking planets, and these are going to be going on my dress. And now for the collar part, you're going to need some purple color. It's completely up to you depending which dress you're going to design for Miss Frizzle. All that I simply did was match it to the collar, and I used some of my hot glue. I opt to use hot glue because I usually wear my costumes once. If you're going to be wearing it more than once, you can opt to use some fabric glue. They also sell some hot glue fabric glue as well. Those sticks come in white. So I simply went over the existing collar and I covered it in purple, and it should look something like this. It should take a little bit of time, but it turned out pretty well. Now to design the earrings that she wears, you're going to be needing some yellow, red felt, also a Sharpie pen, a little shot glass for the planet, some scissors, some jewelry pliers, a punch hole. You're going to be needing 2 jump rings and also 2 of your earrings as well. And for the first part, what you're going to want to go ahead and do is trace 2 of your circles using your little shot glass. Make sure the shot glass is as big as you want your earrings to be. Don't make them too big if you're not going to be comfortable wearing them. So once I cut out both of my circles, I'm going to again take some of my red, and like I did for the other planet, I'm simply going to mold it, put it on until I've created a ring, a red ring around my earrings like so. Then simply taking my hot glue, gun, I'm going to glue that part down. Again, if you want to use fabric glue, that's completely up to you as well. And you want to secure the red little felt over your yellow pieces on both of them. And now moving on to the next part, take your hole punch and you're going to insert a hole on the top of each of your planets. Simply take off the little piece of felt. And now taking one of your jump rings, you're going to use one of the jump rings and put it through the hole of your earring, and you're going to be doing the same thing with the other one as well. So just open it, put it through, and then put the earring piece on there as well and seal it. And that's pretty much about it as far as your Saturn earrings. They're incredibly easy to make, and if you want to customize this, not do Saturn earrings but do something else, you can. But these are the ones she tends to wear in the show and throughout the books. For the fun part, we're going to begin assembling my dress, or the dress I should say. So what I simply did is I took all of my shapes and I scattered them throughout my dress, and I created a pattern on how I want them to be. Taking my hot glue, I simply dab a good amount of it and I just basically start gluing everything down. Again, once more, if you want to opt to use fabric glue, that is completely up to you. So do this throughout the front of your dress as well as the back. It will take you a little bit of time, but once you have it done, it should look something like this. And that's it for the tutorial. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And I would add an accessory or two to this costume. Of course, you're gonna need a wig as well. Miss Frizzle has orange hair, so you can find one. Even if it's a long one, just kind of tuck it in. Her hair was usually like this on the show, but you can kind of wear it any way that you want. And another thing that she's known for is for having a lizard friend. When I wore this costume last year, I had a giant magic school bus on this side of my shoulder, and I also had the lizard on this side of my shoulder as well. Usually the lizard goes everywhere with her, so if you find a smaller one or a stuffed lizard and you kind of want to attach it to your costume and wear it that way, you can. Again, I was wearing a magic school bus on this side, but I just couldn't find it, so sorry guys. And then the lizard on this one as well. So these are really cool accessories to also have for the costume, so people can kind of really get it. I would really recommend trying to find a bus of some sort. I think that would really tie in the costume very well. As for the shoes, you can wear any flats that you want. I've noticed in a lot of the pictures of her, she wears little stars, so I simply just cut out some stars out of felt and I just attached them to whatever shoes I was wearing. But other than that, that's pretty much it for the tutorial. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. For any comments, questions, concerns, leave them in the comments below. And yes, hopefully you guys have been inspired. I've been putting out a lot of stuff in these past couple of weeks. I also have a ton of old costume tutorials over on FancyMade.com. I have them alphabetized, so it makes it a lot easier. When you click on FancyMade.com, there is a DIY section. Just click on that and just scroll down to the costume section and you will find everything there. And I'm also on Instagram. It's @FancyMade. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And one more thing, don't forget to take chances, make mistakes, and get super messy. I will see you guys next week. Thanks so much for watching.